Hi and welcome back to today's morning report. Chart proposals on Thursday the 4th of June with me, Rich Perry, market analyst at Handtech Markets. Let's move on to dollar yen. And this dollar yen chart continues, I think, what is playing out to be, let's just zoom in a little bit so you can see a bit better, playing out what I think is going to be this rolling over affair. We've got this sharp bearish candle that we saw on Tuesday, a bit of a spinning top candle arguably, which is a fairly neutralish candle that we saw yesterday, and today it's beginning to roll over again. We are now, as we speak, seeing the RSI falling back below 70. That has not yet been confirmed, obviously, because it's on a closing basis. It would need to be, but on an intraday basis, it has now dropped below 70. So that would be a classic RSI sell signal if that were to be the case. Stochastics are beginning to fall away. MACD histogram certainly is in decline, even though the lines are still rising. The MACD histogram is falling as well, so there are signs that this chart is beginning to roll over, and I would be a little bit concerned because I've been waiting for several days now for this possible top to play out, and 123.47 is the reaction support that I've got in here on this chart. And it depends on where, I mean, you wouldn't necessarily want to call it yet. I mean, looking at the intraday momentum indicators, I still think that this is part of a top pattern playing out. You've got the momentum indicators that are falling away on a consistent basis, MACD lines as well, RSI, and you've got at the moment on the price level, you've got a consolidation move, which consolidation moves, or a trading band, or whatever you want to call it, can turn out to be a top pattern or a continuation pattern. Now, I would say that from these momentum indicators that the chances are it's building up into a correction pattern, a top pattern. So you need to be careful of that, and it's certainly in the last hour or so you've seen the pressure to the downside building once again. So the dollar is beginning to come under a little bit of pressure today. And the initial support within this band is 23.74, but then obviously you've got that 23.47 level that is the key point in this chart. Now you're also seeing the fact that we're now trading on this rally consistently below the 89-hour moving average. So it seems to be that the consolidation is beginning to build pressure to the downside, and with these falling momentum indicators on the hourly chart, I would say that you're beginning to see this possibly play out into a correction. A correction would, if that does complete through 23.47, actually forms a top pattern that gives you an implied target basically right back to 22 figure, and it certainly looks like it's beginning to possibly play out that way. So it'd be interesting to see if this completes today, but certainly I'm not calling it yet because it hasn't seen that break below 23.47, but that is the level that you need to look out for playing a potential breakdown. So I wish you good luck in your trading today on dollar yen, and I'll speak to you later. Thank you.